Stream should be going live very soon. Oh, what? Oh, we out here. We are out here. Going live. Time now. What is up, Gold World? We're going to sit here for a little bit and let it kind of fill up. Close that. All right. Yes. We are going live for the Premium World Qualifier number 23. I don't know if this is number 23 or not. I can't tell. I can't remember. I lose my numbering configuration. But I believe this is number 23, or so I am told. We're going to roll with that until someone tells me otherwise. So Premium number 23, we are moving into the top 8. What a crazy, jam-packed Yu-Gi-Oh! Weekend. Oh man, there's so much going on, but we would be remiss in our responsibilities if we did not go ahead and put the top 8 for this event on a stream as well. Why not? So if you are still available and you have time and you want to share it with us, we would appreciate that. We're going to be going into the top 8 here very soon. We still have a lot of high profile, action packed GOAT format duels taking place before we crack this thing off into the top 8. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I think right here, I got the bracket up. We got Soul Master Matt back at it again in the winners finals. Okay, I'm assuming he's playing his patent-pending warrior strategy. Shogun Lopez, he defeated him to move back into the top of that event. Some of the other winners we got Shogun Lopez, as I previously just mentioned, and then we got John Claude Van Dam 93 again. I love Sheshikoki La Bounty. Okay, La Bounty. This event is taking place on a Sunday, so the champion of champions is able to make an appearance. So we'll probably tune into that. We have Shaggy Power, the Mercenary V, Alvarado, OC Benchy 21 back again, Rick Lair and Lou Kaz. Okay, so those are the players that are still remaining in this event. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into one now. Let's go ahead and hop into the homies Shaggy Powers versus Mercenary V and see what they got going on. So that's what we're going to be. Again, thank you all so much. If you are going to rock with us, if anyone's even out here, maybe I might be throwing this thing out to no one. If anyone's out here, if anyone can hear me, you know me and my technical difficulties, I would appreciate it if you could just let me know that you can hear me and you can see and everything is fine, and then you can do what you got to do. All right, let's see. Okay. So we got the Shaggy Powers. He's got the Breaker on board. It looks like they are tied a game, or I believe Shaggy is actually. Oh man, I can't tell. I think Shaggy's actually up a game. That's nice. That's dope. Okay, so we got the mind control on the Breaker. You know, you leave that counter on there. That's going to happen 85% of the time, I would say. Mind control on the Breaker, popping the TT, jamming the up night moves. Thank you so much. It's so it's like a big anxiety thing. I'm not a technical guy at all in any way, shape, or form. So whenever I fire this thing up, it's always a 50-50 if it's going to be good or not. So if you guys are hear me, appreciate that. Is it too loud? Is it too bad? How the visuals? My AV team is in the chat right now. DD level, what's up, man? We out here. So he's got the Breaker, mind control, pop the torrential, hit it. You know the vibes, man. That's rough. Sort coming in with the 23, 500 left for Shaggy. He's got to make a move here. Let's see it. And he's drawing. Let's see what he's gonna slam down here. Night moves. Did you play today? Did you get it in today? Serpent's coming back. Okay. You're in main 1. Oh, we're gonna do it like that. Mercenary V. We're going to do it like that. Okay, that is something. I guess that's facts. You know what I'm saying? This is a tournament, and this is for a world's qualification invite. So there's no lost love here. So sometimes you gotta do that. I'll let the homie get it, but that's me. That's why I'm here and not playing right now, because I get down like that. I get down like that. All right, so this is. Let me go ahead and see if I can do some house cleaning here and set up the right situation. Nope, that's not right. All right, 500, 700. We got Chaos Sorcerer. We got Chaos Sorcerer, one in hand, one set. He's going to smack into the set Thunder Dragon. Okay, it's all good. Night moves. You already got your Worlds qualification invite, man. So you don't need to play. You're good. You're good. You know what I'm saying? You got one. It might be time. It might be time to get three. You know what I'm saying? If that's something that you are into, because if you didn't know, if you have at least three of the invites to the GOAT Format World Championship, you do secure a first round bye. Okay, the GOAT World Championship will be taking place October the 22nd, I believe, and it will be formed. It will be a Swiss event. So having three invites will secure your first round bye. That's why a lot of the dope players are still trying to play, still trying to secure more invites just to give yourself an edge, because the GOAT World is going to be an extremely challenging event. Man, what an action-packed Yu-Gi-Oh weekend. Shout out to everyone in Italy right now. I don't know what if someone can fill me in with the results of that event. That is a spectacular in-person GOAT format event that is taking place concurrent to our situation right now. I think it is still ongoing, or maybe it has in fact concluded. We had the world champ over there. I know he was doing very well. We had Ron Swanson in the building, and all of the Italian players that we've come to know and love in GOAT format were playing in that event in Milan. I was tuning into the stream earlier, and it seemed like it was going pretty smooth. I don't know exactly how that shook down, but it is still happening and underway currently. So also there's an Edison event happening right now. They are doing fantastic with that as well. Shout out to them. I know there's a lot of GOAT format players that also play in the Edison world, that are playing a little bit of both, and it seemed like a dope situation over there as well. Oh, RGT won, really? Ron Swanson. Oh, big shout out to Ron Swanson. He got second place. He traveled from the UK, I believe, to go over and participate in that event, and he did very well. So big shout out to Ron Swanson for getting second place at that event. Very stacked event. Italy is built different when it comes to the GOAT format universe, and they go crazy. You had some world champions in the building. I think Delinquent was over there doing well as well. Our Reasoning Gate one. That is insane. I thought that deck would not just didn't. I didn't think it could cut the mustard. I can't wait till those lists come out so I can see how he built it and teched it and what numbers he used and levels. Because that's a very good deck, but sometimes it'll just brick up and just immediately lose to itself without any effort from the opponent. It'll just lose, and to get through 7 or 8 rounds of Swiss and then turn around and go to a top cut and then just make it through without doing that is pretty impressive. Oh, that is correct. That is correct. FLC. Okay. FLC is taking place tomorrow. Man, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh sprint to the finish. We have events lined up for every weekend from here henceforth until Worlds. We got last chance qualifiers coming up. We got FLC, which is going to be a 48-hour play as you go type situation. So this is perfect, because I'm telling you, you guys might not believe me, but I'm telling you, my inbox gets blasted. Okay, when I'm talking saturated sometimes by duelists who say, "Hey man, I want to play, but I just don't got the time. I just don't got the time. I want to play. I'll crush you. I'll crush all these guys you're talking about. I am the best player, but fortunately, I don't have the time." Well, guess what? This is your chance. The chance is now. This is going to be a major GOAT format event, and it will be staggered in time. So you can play this thing 48 hours. As long as you get your match completed in 48 hours, it's going to be Swiss. I think it's going to be maybe 6 or 7 rounds of Swiss, followed by a top cut, 48 hours. So it's going to expand. It's going to stretch out. Top four, I believe, will secure invites to the GOAT Format World Championship as well. So this is the one. If you're about anything, this is one you're going to want to play in. So no excuses. All right, play like a champion and get in there and play, because that is something that does happen to me quite often. People saying that they want to play, but they just don't have the time. But that's my ad time for today, and we're going to go and get right back into this video. So we got Shaggy Powers, who has went ahead and secured these spies in face-up defense position, but this tribe is bearing down. Mercenary V, Mercenary 1, Mercenary 3.5, however you want to do the math on that. But he is electing to go ahead and let them bad boys stay up there and maintain his breaker with that counter on there. So we'll see if he values that going into turn two or what happens, how it goes. We got Shaggy down to 500. We got Mercenary 1 up to 1300. Very, very, very close game. Let's see how it falls together. But Shaggy's got to make something happen defensively, because these spies can only do so much. They're only so good with this tribe there with game pending. So you got a breaker pop spy shenanigans, that can easily do you in. We've all been there. You know what time it is. But Joe Bay, you gonna make it? You say you gonna make it to the last minute qualification? Joe Bay, what's your Discord? What's your Discord name? I'm trying to figure out. Is that who are you on Discord? Because I don't recognize people's YouTube names. I know everyone's Discord names, and some people I know their real names as well. But I don't recognize Joe Bay. Who's Joe Bay? Are you playing? Are you playing this season, Joe Bay? Are you crushing? Are you getting busy? If you're getting busy out there, man, oh my goodness. Let me tell you, I played this game today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was so angry. I have never been so angry playing Go format Yu-Gi-Oh as I was today, folks. It was an absolute disaster. But you know what? It wasn't anything my opponent did. My opponent played with honor, and it was just all me. So I feel. Oh, Crimson Mist. Oh, what's up, dude? I seen you around. You're newer to the thing, man. You got to get out there. You got to get your game on, dude. You got to load up some Yu-Gi-Oh cards and get your game on, dude. I need to see you out here crushing. So FLC is the next one, and then I think there's going to be two. There are going to be two last chance qualifiers. It's going to be another one of these premium events. There's going to be there is a Goat Grand Prix in New England as well. So get onto the website. I don't know all these dates off the top of my head, so you have to excuse me. I'm a terrible, terrible host, but it is what it is, and it is going to be what it's going to be. But yeah, we're gonna do it like that. So it's gonna go ahead and hit the Book of Moon on the spy. Okay, okay. Shaggy is hanging on to this thing as well as he can, which is dope. So now he's going to have to, let's see how it shakes up. You say you were hoping to get in today, but you're registered. You can register for both. You can play in both of these events. There's no limit to the amount of Go format that you can play at one time. So yes, you can play in both of these events. No big deal. That Thunder Dragon was a very, very fantastic draw for the blue corner there. I think. Did he draw that? I missed. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think he did draw that. He activated the effect. Let's see how he navigates the next situation here. Yeah, Newberry is play. He played very well. He played very well. It was me. I was playing like a absolute schmuck, dude, and I started tilting. You know the vibes, man. I just can't. I can't. I gotta get out of my own head sometimes. It is what it is. We gonna get it right at some point. At some point. So Tribe's gonna go ahead and collect that 400 damage, and and he's going to go ahead and discard for spellcast. Another spellcast is coming out of the deck. Another spy. So that's triple spy. We're going to go ahead and exchange the breaker for the spies right now. Shaggy's going to have to draw an actual live card in order to maintain this game. And let's see if he can do that. Um, Oh, he has one. He has a Thunder Dragon banner. So maybe at some point again. I tuned in a little late. Newberry, but I think he's got. Yeah, that should be GG's right there. So we're gonna go ahead and go on to game three, I believe, or that was game two. Never mind. So that is the match. Mercenary one has taken that. I believe at some point he lost the Thunder Dragon to another effect, and it got banished, um, and then he just had to discard it to get the other one. So that's how that shook down. But shout out to both competitors. Shout out to Shaggy P. Shout out to Mercenary One. Um, and that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, man. We're gonna go ahead and keep it rocking though for all you out there in the GOAT format world. We're gonna tune in to Jean Claude Van Damme versus the world champ. Okay, the world champ sent me down to the losers bracket today in expeditious fashion. I actually beat Mercenary V in my game. I sacked him so bad. I have never sacked a Yu-Gi-Oh player as bad as I sacked him. If I were him, I would never speak to me again. But he took it in stride, and now he is continuing to play very well in this event, and he's making great strides to possibly get a top in this and showcase the top right now. We'll see if he can do that. Mercenary V is still working on a invite to the GOAT Format World Championship. I believe the world champ is as well, and Jean Claude Van Damme I think has won. So we're tuning into this game a little bit late. We got Jean Claude playing, I'm assuming, the patent pending GOAT format, or excuse me, GOAT format, GOAT control deck that he has come to grow and know. And then he has and Rick Lair, I know from personal firsthand experience that he is playing a Chaos Turbo deck with some Mystic Tomatoes in there, a little something something spicy for the viewers at home. Okay. All right. Yes. So if you're just tuning in, this is the Premium Qualifier 23. If you can, go ahead and give us a like on this stream to get more people in here. I know there is a lot of GOAT and Yu-Gi-Oh in general happening all over the Yu-Gi-Oh world. This is a very busy Yu-Gi-Oh Sunday, but if you want to spend a little time with us, that's cool too. If you want to spend time elsewhere, that's also cool. We really appreciate that. And I thought it was important. It was probably a time where we didn't do this, but we felt that it was important to go ahead and get this up, man, to showcase the game and take an opportunity to grow the format at the same time and showcase the players out here spending their time with us. I think that's the best thing we can do. So if you spend your time with us, we appreciate that as well. So thank you. Shout out to the real ones, man. You guys are all very, very, very authentic. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and pop the Mirror Force, hit the Nobleman, and then we're going hitting the Magical Merchant. The Sack Boy himself has been banished. I think he plays 2 copies of that. And they're gonna punch in for that 16 damage. Ric Flair is a very, very technically sound player. Obviously, to be a world champion level player, that's just how you got to get down. So that just goes without saying. Um, so I don't expect too many mistakes to be made from the red corner. Neither on the blue corner is where John Claw has been playing this deck and tweaking this deck and molding this deck to just bending it to his whims and getting it set up correctly. So I expect it to be a pretty good game. It's 0-0 right now. Oh, but the Sork has landed. The Sork is in the building. Okay, we're gonna see the Chaos Sorcerer come down. We're gonna punch in with the breaker, double tap with the Chaos Sorcerer, all spellcaster action. But we're gonna go ahead and have to munch on some of these little scapegoats. Goat format. Goats, love to see it. You know me, I'm a goat fan. I love seeing goat control and all sorts of scapegoats and being in play. I think they just add another layer to the game. But that's again opinion of one. You know, I understand people do not agree with me and don't get down with those vibes at all. But this is just a JD situation. I love seeing some goats in goat format. They are falling off hard, but players like old John Claude Van Damme keeping them going. Swords over villain like anime style. We're gonna pop a goat though with the Knight Assailant. Let's see if I can do some housekeeping on the overlay system here. Man, one of these days, man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna take my personal time and I'm gonna get on some like how to do a stream for noobs for the old man stream situation. I'm about to make that happen because this right here, this ain't even it, man. This ain't even it. Nope, that ain't it. I don't know how people do it. I really don't. Nope, that's not it. Watch me shut this whole thing off trying to get cute. Guess not. All right, this is losers side. I'm just gonna put loser side. I don't know what the hell round this is. I don't know what round this is. We're on the loser side though, and we almost to the top of this thing. So we're gonna put it like that, and we're gonna make it happen. Dope. And we out. And we out this thing. We out like we never left. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go. Uh, another. The BLS has landed. Okay, and he's gonna go ahead and scoop it up right there. Scoop in place. Too much chaos. Too much activation. Too much banishment, and that's just how it's got to give it up. We out here. Um, I don't know if it's been. Sorry, I gotta get back into the thing over here. I'm over in. I got a lot of going on in the behind the scenes. I need to get right, man. I'm telling you, I need to get right. Hop in here. There we go. There that is. And then uh-huh. And we out. Perfect. Perfect. Dope. All right, side decking here. Uh, I've seen this Jean Claude Van Damme. I think he can go multiple different ways with his go control teching, but I think Ric Flair might just go with the maybe the Assure Priest comes in if he's got it. Um, I don't know. Let's see how it shakes out. Maybe more Book of Moons for sure come in. Upstart is going to get one for the blue corner. Upstart to pot agree. Gotta be a glitch. I'm telling you something about it. Duel and book. Get to work. Make it happen. Make the fix. Um, hit them with the trap dust. Okay. Pot agree. Upstart pot agree. Trap dust shoot. I think this is a pretty busted combination of cards to start the game off with. Jean Claude Van Damme is also a very cerebral player, so getting that information, that free hand knowledge goes a long way, for a player like that. But we're gonna rock it right into a delinquent duo first turn, trying to break it back even. Here we go. Rolling a two. D Mop one time. Nope. Duo for duo. Oh, interesting. Okay, so sometimes you get a little greedy. You get a little greedy trying to get the dust shoot to see what you can rip, and then play the duo the next turn to get your full value rips on. But that time you got kind of caught lacking in public, so you got popped a little bit, and he's gonna drop the snatch steal as well. You know what I'm saying? Is you get everybody get caught lacking every now and then. That's just how it is. You never got your charity duo trying to get cute. You feel me? That's what it is, man. You try to go out and get a little extra. Read all about it and get your junk took. Oh, and then he's got the pot. Oh man. Oh man. So world champs got to be feeling good about that. Pot agreed into the knock. Duo pot knock is a great rebuttal to a shoot pot duo situation, into an upstart. Very cool. Very neat. Very neat indeed. Oh, sorry. Oh, what's up, Patrick? How you living? Hello. How are you, Patrick? Okay. And your last part of your name there, all that, Patrick. We're just gonna call you Patrick, okay? And I'm not even gonna make an attempt to read that live on air because I will surely embarrass myself. But welcome to the stream. Welcome to the situation, man. Nice to be here. Let's get out here in these streets. So the abyss is gonna come down. It's gonna log a quick 1800 beefy damage. That's a strong 1800 coming at your head and neck area. I know for a fact that Bit Soldier usually runs with the Sinister Serpent. Those are two homies that go hand in hand. Let's see if he's got it on board. Goats immediately into the goats. Interesting. Interesting. Right away, we got goats right away. Are we gonna go? Oh, big creature swap play coming down, and let's see what the creature swap will yield. I missed it. What was it? Oh, we're gonna do. Are we gonna? We're gonna do a little crashy crash into a mirror force. Interesting. Interessante. Okay, so he's gonna kill that token as well. Um, maybe he read the mirror force, didn't want to get goat locked. I guess. Very interesting. Oh, Patrick, are you new to the whole are you new to the whole situation? Yeah, man. I played. I'm sure a lot of us, nostalgia is a very big part of the goat reformation. Goat was huge part of my upbringing and part of my life as a youth. And now to see that it's back and so vibrant and so many people are playing from all over the world with very similar stories, I think it is great. And it is very nice to see that there's a community of people who are just dedicated to the game and the growth of the game and making sure the rules are right and having a way to get people together. I think it's very great. So Patrick, if you are new to this, make sure you are in the Discord, okay, and following these events and get in there and play. Even if you don't win, even if you want to do your own thing, just go out there and give it a shot, man, because it's lots of fun, and you never know, you might bring something new to the game that you did back in the day. And I think that's cool. I love seeing that. I love seeing old school players come in with like old school techs that they're doing that they used to do, and it's just something that people maybe did when the game first started back, but they don't do it as much anymore, and then they have great success, doing that. I think that's really cool. Pot agreed for John Claude. Sork has landed again, though. That's another Magician of Faith. Okay, I believe that is. I think that's an enemy Magician of Faith. I'm not sure. You think Master? I don't think Master Duel will ever do it. I don't think Konami and all those guys. I don't think they will ever. It's just not financially viable for them to give to care. I really don't. In my opinion, I don't think they would do it. If I don't know if it was just I don't know if we can grow this community like just and it's not just goats, it's like all retro stuff. I think retro Yu-Gi-Oh in itself is very niche, is very small just by its nature, because you have something big like Yu-Gi-Oh as a whole. Yu-Gi-Oh is pretty huge, right? You have Yu-Gi-Oh, which is huge, and then you start sectioning that off, and then you say goat format, which is pretty decent size. All the other retro formats, it's just going to be inherently small. And then as people come in, people are going to leave, and you're going to have like a perpetual cycle instead of like perpetual growth. So I think as long as that is the formula, I don't think Konami would ever be like, oh yeah, we're going to have you know goat format, YCS, goat only. Whoever wins the like a 2,000 person. It just won't happen because I don't think it's there yet. It could be. I don't know. You guys keep, showing up, man, and planning these events, and it keeps continuing to grow. You never know. But so Dylan says, how do you register? Yeah, man. First step one, Dylan. Dylan Troy. I nailed it. I don't tell me I got that wrong. Yeah, if you're first step, be in the goformat.com Discord. Okay, that's number one. Step number one. Okay, and then you have to and monitor the website to know when the events are taking place. That's step number two. Solemn judgment on the snatch deal. Hefty cost. 5 G's. Yeah, so that's number two. Get in there and know when the events are taking place. And then once you are in and you want to play an event, just usually the bot is up and running and going strong. Just exclamation point join and you're in there. Pick the event you want to be in and you're in. Just keep a deck from your dueling book. All the events taking place on dueling book, and you can just jump right in there and get it popping right away. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I recommend. So that's going to be a 1-1 situation. So, whoo, man, sorry. I was on my rant piece and missed. Can we get a link to the Discord? Yes, I can share that right now. Let's see if I can do that without shutting the stream down. Or if someone in the Discord, if you could just hook me up one time and just send an invite link so Lavender Town and Dylan and Patrick and everybody else can get in there and be a part of this, man. Because and when you go, and that's another thing, because while they're side decking, let me continue to rant. Because I go to I just found a local area. Shout out to Mangoes Really Suck, aka Austin, and shout out to um, uh, what's his name? Mirage Knight, old Mech McMariner. Shout out to him, man. We all three of us go to the same locals down in Seattle. If you're in the Seattle area, hit me up. So I'll be down to play some Ghosts IRL anytime. But at our locals, we go in there and we're like, hey, man, you guys know there's a whole online thing, and no one knows. Like, no one knows. It's the marketing is trash. Our the way we get the information out. So if you go to a local and you know people who play this game, just share that information with you and with them. I'm sorry, and say, hey, just come and try it. If you don't like it, then go back to doing whatever you were doing. So we're gonna open up duo again. Very strong opening. That's 2 times. That's a tilting experience right there. I hate getting duo, especially back to back. Ouch, ouch, baby, very ouch. But yeah, if you know people that are playing goats in like a local event or whatever, just say, hey, did you know that there is a Discord? There's an online. There's a whole thing of a whole situation, and then you get people in, and then it can. That's another way you can grow. Because I was so surprised that I go in there like, yeah, man, there's an online thing. They have tournaments and championships and qualifications and judges and rules and decks and everything you could imagine is all there. All the information. They're like, nah, this is what I do. Right on, man. DD Warrior Lady coming down strong, 15 to the head and neck. You're gonna feel that with her lightsaber. You know what I'm saying? DD Warrior Lady is an absolute real one. Very, very robust Yu-Gi-Oh card. Very, very beefy 15. But Breaker is pretty dope too. But that's 19, and we're gonna go ahead and send that right on to the next dimension, I believe. Sacrifice, 1 for 1. You're up cards, so why not? Is probably the analysis that the world champ has made. A lot, very, very grindy player. He likes to get it down to very low resources, and if he has more cards than you, he's going to be in a better spot than you. So that is the textbook strategy that a lot of these top players implement, as depicted by AJT. If you watch the champ chat video that we made the other day, AJT sat down and kind of broke down some of the thought processes he goes through when he's making these calls and decks and building and playing and all that. And just card advantage is a textbook GOAT format strategy. Everyone talks it, few people live it. That's just how it is sometimes. All right, so he's going to set one. Maybe it's going to be scapegoats. Maybe that's scapegoats. Maybe it's getting Regeki broken. Yes, it is getting Regeki. It's a royal decree. So the decree has landed and now it has fallen. Decree is gone. Okay. All right, so we're going to Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon gets Thunder Dragon gets Thunder Dragon. Cool. And we're going to set one, adding another card. Even though Thunder Dragon, I don't really count that as a whole card. It's kind of, you got to transfer that thing. You got to get it translated up to a real card. But he's going to go ahead and get the Sinister Serpent banished. Serpent is gone. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Cool. Chill. Yes. Very cool. Nice. Oh, yeah. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for the blue corner. It's really not looking good for blue here. Um, let's see if he can stabilize. I mean, you play goats and you play meta. Sometimes that's enough. Sometimes I've seen it happen more times than I can remember. Is you play a goat, you play a meta, and that thing just sticks. And Thousand Eyes can just kind of stall the game enough for you to just kind of catch up, get a good TT or a good Mirror Force or something like that, and you are back faster than you knew it. It can happen. Um, it doesn't happen as often as I would like, but it can happen. Heavy Storm, gotta be something good here. We got one set of goats, and we get a ring. Nope, that was a TT as well. So he was waiting on the TT to go ahead and get a good happening on there. But all the goats are now down, so that was a catch up mechanic that has just been thwarted. Two very powerful catch up cards have now just been sent to the graveyard. Blue corner is rocked. Blue corner is rolled. Oh, we got a duo here. Not out. Down, but not out. Hitting the Snatch Steel and the Thunder Dragon. Okay. The Thunder Dragon is gone. Snatch Steel is gone. So he did hit the real card. Thunder Dragon is showing some value there, just being a place for a nobleman for a delinquent duo to just rip a card. And we're gonna go Snatch Steel onto the Gravekeeper Spy. Are we crashing here, or are we gonna go ahead and, yeah, you're gonna crash. So we're getting a little bit of value back. And let's see if that last card is going to be something good. It is not. Just taking some of that damage down. Upstart. So you get another 1,000 here. Yeah, that TT could have really evened the playing field a little bit for the blue corner. Jean-Claude Van Damme was hoping that would go through, but now this Magician of Faith is just about to blow this game completely wide open, hitting the duo again. Now we have a Chaos follow up. I think Chaos is live and ready. Let's see if they're gonna sack for the Thunder Dragon, and we're just gonna go ahead and punch in for 16. Punching in for 16. I've been hit by Thunder Dragon so many times. Oh my goodness. But Breaker's coming. Breaker's a strong Breaker here. Breaker is going to go ahead and easily plus over this Thunder Dragon, sending that to the grave. 300 damage. You need some bricks here. If the world champ has some bricks in his deck, you need him to go ahead and draw. And that is clearly not a brick, whatever that is. That is a Chaos Sorcerer, and he is very, very unbricky. Yo, CDRME. Props to you, JDZ. Appreciate the time and passion you put. Man, it is nothing. It is literally nothing, man. I really have a deep passion for this game, even though sometimes it tilts me to no end. I do love this game, and everything I do is for the game. So I appreciate that. And thank you for rocking, man, and checking out. Oh, this is just unfortunate. This is just unfortunate. So world champ go ahead and takes that and moves on in the bracket. Let's go and pull that back up one time. We got I believe he is now, that was, somebody help me out. That is winners. This round is losers, quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. Yes. Yeah, so that was that. So let's go ahead and jump into let's see the VV the GOAT. Let's see the GOAT, old school GOAT versus new school GOAT. We got Mercenary V. We got Mercenary V and LeBounty. Okay, LeBounty is trying to reclaim his position as a qualified worlds player. Things happen again. You know me. I'm not about the drama. I try not to dwell in too much drama. There is a lot of drama that surrounds this community sometimes, and I don't want to dwell in too much. But the champ is trying to get his invite back, and he is doing that. I believe he's up a game right now. He is in a winning position. It looks like doing well. Very dope player. Very dope player. Everyone knows the bounty. What do you think of Upstart Goblin and Go format? Upstart Goblin is probably, in my opinion, Go format, one of the best cards in the format. I say that because it is played. Uh, it is played so often. It's played so often, um, and it's just so prevalent. Just what it does, just thins your deck, get into your win condition faster. Life points in this game are important. Um, but I don't think they're as important as they used to be. You know what I'm saying? I think the times are changing, and all the dope players I've spoke to, a lot of them have said some still feel it's not all, but some feel that life points still have a very important part. Obviously, at the end of the day, getting down to zero is the whole point. And if you're giving your guy 1,000 each time, then it's going to be hard to do that. But at the same time, getting to your better cards faster than your opponent is going to be vital. So Upstart helps you do that. LeBounty go ahead and takes that match off of Mercenary V, ending his day. Great day for Mercenary V. Again, huge apologies for that sack factory I threw you in this morning. That was completely unnecessary. I hit him with the whole situation back-to-back games. That was not even cool. But he still made a great day out of it. Thank you for playing. Hopefully you continue to do that and come back and play some more. So now we're going to continue to watch. I think that's the only games we have left to watch. We're going to continue to watch the LeBounty show as LeBounty and I Love Sheshikoki coming in. So we got some of the best in Italy versus some of the best in America, handling business, getting it in. I think it's going to be a dope match. I personally love Ricky. You know what I'm saying? I love LeBounty. So two players that I've been following for a while, and I think they both are pretty good. Where do you enter the next tourney? So that's LZ2 5-2 ZZ. CC dropped. Oh, Sheshikoki dropped. So LeBounty's going to go ahead and get. It looks like he's going to get a buy here. Okay, and then he's going to get a buy. No, he's going to get a buy for Sheshikoki if that's the case, and he's going to move right on to the world champ Ric Flair, and then we're going to have to do it like that. So dang, unfortunately, we won't get a chance to see the Sheshikoki continue to play. It is probably getting pretty late in Italy. I'm not sure of the time zone, the time there right now. I'm pretty sure it's pretty late. So he probably just couldn't cut it for another, because this is a 1 day event. This is going to finish today. So we're going to keep it rocking, but so we're going to wait on the bracket to go ahead and update, and then from there we will jump into the next match as it shows up. So we got. Oh, so if you want, so the very next event. Okay. So LZ252ZZ. So the next event, like I said, is going to be that FLC. That one is completely free to play in, okay? But that is going to be a part of the Format Library Discord, okay? So Format Library, they host events as well. I think it's they host events for all formats, all retro formats. I think maybe even current formats. I don't know, but basically all retro formats over there. It's going to be in GOAT. This is going to be a GOAT specific event, so you have to go there and sign up for this next one. Like I said, it's going to be a 48-hour GOAT format tournament that you can set the time and play on your own time. So that's going to be the next one. If you want to play in the premium, this event that's happening right now, there's going to be another one of these on the 10th, I believe, 10th of October. Okay, that's going to be in GOAT format Discord. All you have to do is go through the Discord, fill out the whole premium situation, and it'll give you just link your Discord to it, and it'll hook you up. So hop in there, ask for help, and I'm sure we will get you in there. So keep playing. And what we talking about? You said Seshi dropped because he's traveling home for. Oh, okay, that's why. Oh, you saying third buy? You saying the bounty's got buy? You think it's free? You think it's free? You think he's getting it too free? I mean, sometimes it be like that. It does be like that, man. You go down to losers bracket. Sometimes you get your grind on. Sometimes you get your grind on, and your ops just don't want to grind the losers, and they drop out, and you might get some buys. So LeBounty, oh yeah, he got a couple buys in there. I see what you're saying, but that sounds like hate. Don't be hating now. Don't be hating. So let's see what's going on with this bracket. Can someone hook me up with the bracket situation, and we'll get it cracking. Oh, Mr. Ark, Mr. State of the Ark. If you're always welcome to hop in. I'm in the booth right now, baby. So just hop in anytime you want to jump in, and you're more than welcome to do that. Do not mind at all. I will sit here and just talk to myself for the next hour and a half. I also do not care to do that either. But either way, come on in, Mr. Ark. I don't mind. But if anyone knows what's the situation on this bracket update, and if they're going to go ahead and play, that would be great. Are they playing right now? Am I absolutely losing my mind? Am I tripping right now? Are they actually playing? I think they might be playing right now. I need to get my head in the game, dude. I'm tripping. Okay, so that's all me. This is me right here. Let's go and type it in. All right, so I'm actually pretty pumped about this match. It's gonna be all the way live. We got the world champ versus the Shonen Jump FLC, etc. world top player going at it right now. Back on the Warriors. Even though he said I'm done playing Warriors, I called cap on that immediately, and now here we are back on Warriors. Warrior versus Turbo, the match as old as time. Oh, Ant said he is hating. He is hating. Okay. So at least you know that you're hating. Okay. Nah, I feel you. I mean, that is something that you have to accept. I can't personally say what's right or what's wrong or what's. So you got Carl scooped, Ghost scooped, and Sheshi left. Oh, so that's a team scoop. I think wherever your ethics or morals are on that, that's just how it's got to be. That's how it's got to be. I think team scoops is fine. I think you can't be bribing people. Obviously, that's against the code of ethics, and it'll get you banned. You can't be like, hey man, I'll give you this if you don't play me or something like that. But if you're a homie and you're like, hey, we're on the same team, we train together, we build decks together, I already have multiple invites, and I don't want to just beat you, or I don't want to play you to waste the time. I'll just buy out. I think I think that's I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Is that something that you think is ethical and moral, or you think it's something that should not be allowed? Or I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I really do. I'm not sure of the ethics behind it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. But so he's got the Richter is down. He's got the serpent in rotation. He's got the Kiko is in the grave. All right, main one LeBounties go ahead. He's got a full grip of cards there. That's something you really don't like to see when I'm playing Warriors. I like the Warriors to be kind of struggling early, and I like to have them just here we go Don MST Don knock. What a combination of cards. And you know it's a servant, so uh, it's gonna be 14 coming in. Don's effect getting that plus off, and it's gonna be a real card because serpent is now banished. Hello. Oh, so Ghost says he thinks scooping to the homies. Well, obviously you think it's fine, Ghost, because you did it today. I mean, that's and you got that's your bias. You might be a little biased. You might be a little biased. Okay, that is a great counter to Don. Okay, that is the Don the nemesis to the Donald Z. Okay, so you got the Missy Tomato coming out, getting a good old crash in. Will he pull a Don out? Will he? Will he reveal Don from the deck as a spicy tech? I think Mr. Tomato is pretty cool, man. But he's bringing out the Spy. Spy's gonna go ahead and punch in for another 12 and wind it on down. So Daniel Miller says, "I'm in the Discord. Do you literally just sign up for the tournaments?" I think it's actually that simple. It is. All you have to do, and I made another video. I think I need to update that video to make it. Maybe we can pin it somewhere or put it on the website or something to kind of show exactly how you do it. But Daniel Miller, all you have to do is you go to Dueling Book. Okay, you go ahead and copy the deck you want to play, like export deck, copy that, go to the Discord. Okay, exclamation join. It'll DM you. The bot will DM you right away, and it'll say, okay, paste the deck you want to play. That deck you copied and pasted, go ahead and throw it in there, and then it'll just automatically put you in, seed you, bracket everything, and you're gonna be good to go. You can resubmit that deck all the way up until like the last minute before the tournament starts. Yeah. So as they happen, but these premium events, they do cost. There is a cost associated with that. The cost for these events leads to the pricing for the other events and also prizes for these events. So if you didn't know, when you win these events, you get an invite to the GOAT World Championship, but you also get the GOAT format qualification play mat. The World will have a pretty significant prize. Well, I'm not exactly sure what that is. I would address that right now, but that's where the premium subscription money goes to fund other events that we have throughout the season that are free to enter. So that's what this event is. So it's $10 a month if you want to, and you participate in two of the premium events, and they happen twice a month. Pretty cool. Each one of those receives one world invite. If you can manage to be skilled and witty and charming enough to secure the victory, you can secure an invite to if you win one of those events. So cool. But yeah, any other questions? If anyone has any questions about that, I'll be more than willing to talk about that. But now we got the bounty on the Warriors. He got the Kiko. He's got the Mystic Swordsman level 2. This always puts the Turbo player in like an awkward spot because now you have to summon the Deco, beat over the Mystic Swordsman, and then Kaiko's just going to wail on that dude, and he's going to banish some more stuff. It's a mess. You know, you can't set. You gotta. Oh man, he's got the premature burial. The Donald Z, is he making his return? Oh, the Donald. Is he targeting? Is he going to target the Donald? Don. Oh, he's already. Oh man, he's putting his makeup on for his second appearance. And he's got Sword Don, so I know I like LeBounty because he's got the Sword Don out there. He's going to go ahead and go in first, which is correct, to go and rip the card and then potentially drawing knock against Warriors is just the worst. So bad. Oh man, he's going to go and crunch in for the 18 and a 9, so that's 2,700 damage at your head and neck, bringing the world champ down to 25. Top decking, this is where you do not want to be. You need a absolute. What card can you get? Maybe Snatch Steel will be smoking right now. Oh, Heavy Pro Storm, not bad. That's a good start. And a set, you Snatch Steel would have been fantastic there. It was not. And we're going to crunch into the Magician of Faith and going to take 18 to the head and neck, bringing them down to a groovy 700 life. World Champ needs a real good card right now. Let's see it. Heart of Cards. Guide me right into Graceful Charity. Oh, so he found it. He found a good one. It was not negated. Solemn Judgment would have been an absolute backbreaker right there. But we're going to go ahead and toss a duo, toss a Knight Assailant, get back a flip effect monster. We're going to grab the Spy. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and Snatch Steel. He found it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, we got a game. The game's not over. Let's see if we got an MST or we got some type of interaction with this Snatch Steel. Let's see. We're all holding our breaths here. What a crazy top. And this is honestly stuff like this. People hate this. Like, by the way, people hate this. This, when I talk to people, and I talk to a lot of people who play current, who play other formats, this kind of stuff is what people hate. This is the stuff that I absolutely love. Like, this is my favorite part about Go format, when just stuff like this occurs. Oh my goodness. But he had to call a Haunted to kind of counteract the counteraction. Okay. And but yeah, top deck Graceful into the Snatch, into the oh man, you got the discard too. That was very cool. Very cool. We're gonna go ahead and banish two and set one, pass it over, and you know what that is. That's the Gravekeeper's speed is down. Why can't we be friends? Why can't? Okay, so Blade Knight's going to go ahead and crunch this Kaiko, getting a plus, taking the 200 damage, and just like that, what a crazy graceful charity, man. That doesn't happen too often, unless, man, whew, that's how you become the world champ. All right, so we're going to go and set one. The bounty is being very smart. Obviously, not going to go headlong into this spy for no real reason. Maybe he can wait, secure a Ninja Grandmaster, get a Rhoda for exile, or perhaps another nobleman. Or but this tribe's got legs. So let's see what he can do. Tribe is going to go ahead and let's see. We're going to keep some prioritization of this tribe infected virus. Oh, what up, Brad? What's up, Brad? 93698. What does the 93698 stand for, Brad? Is there some kind of cool number combination? What is the 93698? I love it. Oh yeah, we back at it again, like we never left. He's gonna probably discard Sork, and he's gonna try to crunch in for the 16, and that connects. Okay, so he's on borrowed time right now. This is where you don't want to be. No cards versus the warrior guy. You don't want to be here. Jargreed, that's gonna get one. Daniel Miller, you say you're going to Cincy? When is the Cincy event? I know they have. I don't know, something about Ohio, man. Ohio is like Ohio and Toronto are like our Italy for some reason. Ghost is just big in Ohio. I don't know why that is. I don't know what is the deal with that. No one can explain it. Goats in Ohio just goes crazy. Ghosts in Italy goes crazy. Toronto has some very strong players. Ghosts is happening though all over the country, man. It's coming back. I think it's coming back in a major way. A lot of times, people just have goat cards and goat side decks, and you pull up to a place and people are playing current. You can probably get a game of goats on the side if you want to do. Yeah. Oh, so YouTube, that's just your algorithmic number. YouTube just gave you those numbers and you just roll with it. You're a real one, Brad. You are absolutely authentic all the way around. He's like, oh, YouTube's gonna call me 96318 or 93698, and I'm just gonna be that. That's me. I'm Brad 93698, and don't you forget it. So Tribe's there, giving an extra 1,000 to the blue corner, or to the red corner. Excuse me. right. And he's going to try to just go ahead and win. The Book of Moon has been played. So Rick Lair is doing his very, very best Yu-Gi-Oh impersonation like I've never seen. Like he is just refusing to go down this game. It's just not going to happen. So he's got the he is the heart of the cards are with the world champ today. And let's see. The graveyard is not set up for chaos, so if that's one less thing the blue corner has to worry about in this predicament. No chaos just jumping off the table, but crazier things can happen. Let's see if we can get a pot of greed into a Thunder Dragon situation, into a BLS, or who knows, man, who knows. But it's the Dekoichi has landed. The train is leaving the station. Train assault onto the tribe infected virus, clearing that for a little baby plus. Just a little light monster plus. Graceful Charity from the blue corner. It's gotta get it. When you first start watching Go Format, Ric Flair was a beast. Guy was winning back-to-back big tourneys. Good to see him going. Yes, that is correct. I'm saying world champion because if you don't know, in the 2020 GOAT format, he won the very first GOAT format world championship that since the revival of GOATs. Absolute phenomenal player. So graceful into pot. So hold your handbags, red corner, because incoming assault. Let's see, gladiator assault. I mean, there's a lot of cards that LeBounty still has access to that can absolutely just overwhelm this game. Upstart Goblin into the next one. So he's playing like a turbo variety of the Warrior. DD Warrior Lady again, very strong, but that's not the card I was thinking it could have been. But DD Warrior is still pretty good in this situation. Thinking maybe a BLS there would have just been absolutely fuego. Needed to get to a monster, he says. All right. Well, thank you all for continuing to tune in with us. If you're just joining us, this is the Premium World Qualifier number 23. Okay, they're 2 times a month. Winner gets a Worlds invite and a Worlds Qualifier playmat. Currently, we are watching LeBounty, Shonen Jump champion, old school, legacy, legendary Yu-Gi-Oh player. He's got a Ring of Destruction, so this is a Ring for Game situation, and it will go ahead and connect. So that is going to be the end of game 1. So Shonen Jump champion, all around dope Yu-Gi-Oh player LeBounty is playing the world champion Ric Flair. This is the losers semifinals, I believe. Yeah, so we are well adjusted into the top 8 here. If you're just tuning in, if you can, go ahead and hit the like button on the stream to kind of throw it out there and let people know that we're in here. Maybe more people who don't know about Go Format will see that this is happening and join the stream and be like, and just start asking questions, man. And then next, we got more players playing. So go ahead and do that. Is someone in the booth? Do I hear a voice? Is there?
Yeah, I have a question.
Oh, I have a question. Oh, Mr. Masket. Oh, dude, what's up, man? How have you been? Where have you been? What's up? How you feeling?
How's been a little under the weather lately, but
I know, man. I heard about that. I'm glad.
I do have a question. If I'm watching this stream and I want to play in this tournament, in these kind of tournaments, what do I need to do?
I mentioned that. I did mention that before. So you gotta get into the Discord. You gotta get step 1. You need to have yourself into the GoFormat.com Discord. Okay, that's number 1. Okay, because all the information is going to be there, and then you need to this particular event, as I stated before, this is a premium event. Okay, so it does cost $10 a month to participate. Which, I mean, if you don't have it, you don't have it. There are ways you can earn, or like if you can do some work around the server, if you can pass the knowledge exam. Excuse me. The knowledge exam. If you can pass a knowledge exam, okay, and you can participate and you can perform duties as a judge for certain events, you can now earn invites to play in this event for free of charge. If I understand, there is a financial crisis going on in the world, and people may not have that liquid income to participate in these events. But if that is you, you can. There are ways to do that and play. But yeah, so get into
this. And of course, there are 2 of these a month, and there's other exclusive content on the premium services as well, like certain channels that are unlocked within our Discord for just becoming a premium member, as well as content on our Patreon if you are a member of the Patreon as well. So well worth the donation money.
And it'll appreciate it. And it just goes towards the growth of the game. We're all trying to that's the end goal. I think at least that's my goal. I don't know. That's what I
A
want to do.
lot of the cool stuff that we get to do is built off the back of the premium and the Patreon. So all of it goes back to you guys in a sense.
Okay, so we got LeBounty in the blue corner. So if you missed it, I don't know if you've been watching or tuning in all day, Masochist, but we got LeBounty back on his Warriors situation. He got off it for one event and came right back versus Rick Lair, who's playing Chaos Turbo. Kind of teched out, interesting with some Mystic Tomatoes in there, bringing that back. I know that's been his vibe for a long time, the Mystic Tomato Chaos Turbo situation. So that's what we got happening here. Let me go in.
So it looks like that the Sangan died Search Sinister, and then Trap Dust Shoot was flipped in the following turn to get rid of the Sinister. And Rickler just decided, I'm going to Graceful Charity here anyway.
Why not? Get some cards, man. You never know. You got to get some defense going on because Warriors will absolutely assault you if you allow it to happen. It'll just be a bloodbath super quick. Let's see if I can do this.
And it's a little bit also because, I mean, you just saw the hand with Trap Dust Shoot. Now you want to just try to find some cards that you don't know about, so you have some sort of mind game to play versus your opponent instead of them knowing perfect information.
Right. They just, sometimes you do that just out of spite too. Like, hey man, you know my hand. Guess what? You don't anymore. I got some new stuff happening over here. All right.
I mean, the hand wasn't great, honestly. Swords, card destruction, Decky Break, Snatch Steal. I feel like that's fine because like the two worst cards here are probably the ones that he discarded, the swords and the card destruction. Not really doing too much. I mean, the swords is pretty good versus Warriors in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
You get to stop them from attacking, get some free turns out of it if it sticks. But in that particular spot, I do like it as the discard. You get to keep your Decky Break in your hand as well, just so that one of these back rows now that the bounty's set to, you can try to pick off down the line.
But now Rick Lair is he's content. I think he's content sitting here with this Ninja Grandmaster and just plugging in for this 18, even though he's going to go up 1,000 each time. He's fine with that. Forcing with that
he didn't flip the monster that was face down there.
He didn't. I think he might be playing around a torrential tribute situation too. He's getting blown out there. Probably wasn't
right.
Probably on his back to back.
But he's protecting it.
Back to back Sakaretsu is down. Yeah. So Christian, you're right. I think it's all about because information management. Trap Dust Shoot is extremely broken when it's working. I mean, when it's working, when it's doing its thing, and you're getting to see the hand, is a very intense card. But when you're drawing it late game, top decking and Trap Dust Shoot, it just irritates me to no end. But knowing your opponent's full situation and what they can do, what angles they can possibly take, it's bannable in my opinion. Trap Dust Shoot is definitely a bannable card, or at least limited. I think the editing community got that correct when they brought that thing down to 1. We got it at 3.
Well,
I think that's insane.
It wasn't the community who did that. It was
or
the people at the folks at Konami did that one for us.
Yeah, Konami gets some. They get it right sometimes. I hate on Konami.
It did take them about like 5 years or so to figure it out. Whenever that card came out,
I hate on Konami a lot. I do. It's something I do, but they get it right from time to time, and I don't know. I think they should have got Duo when they got all the other ones. Force of Century and Confiscation, I think they should have got Duo too, in my opinion. And they should have hit Dust Shoot at 1 for GOAT format. They probably should have just got BLS too, honestly. Get him out of here, bro. He's too strong.
I like BLS.
I do too, man. I do too, but he's too strong.
I win a lot of games with BLS.
I do. Yeah, I lose a lot of games with BLS. I win a lot of games. BLS is you get him down. You can figure out a way to win if you got him. That's one of my that's a JDZ theory number 755. If you have any deck at all, and you have Light and Dark monsters and BLS, you can find a way to win.
Oh, it was the Mystic Tomato.
The big boy Mobius is down. Let's see. This might be a really powerful Mobius. The ring got plugged already, so that's one chainable. He got a Solomon. Yeah, it's just too much. That would be a huge swing.
He used the Dust Shoot before the Mobius to try to find the Solemn Judgment so that this Mobius would go through. He unfortunately missed, but Now he just is like, all right, if you have it, you have it. I'm gonna make this play regardless. I mean, there might be a way where you set your Regeki break that you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like Levanti knows that the Regeki break is there, and you could hold the Mobius, and then Mystic Tomato could potentially float. But then that's giving them another turn to potentially draw something like, I don't know, Exiled Force, like reinforcements for
Right.
Exiled Force. If they have another Mystic Swordsman, or even worse, like Nobleman, then you're just losing that Dark Monster for your trouble, and then this Mobius is just stuck in your hand. So I think I'm fine with the line that Rickler took. It just he missed on the dust shoot. It was a
Yeah.
1-3, or not the dust shoot, the
The
dust tornado.
dust tornado. Yeah. So he's gonna punch in for $2,000, and that's gonna connect. And then the 18. Let's see if that connects as well. So he kind of weathered the storm through a lot of the battle traps that Rick Lair had presented, but then he just ran out of them there and just had to take that beefy damage right on.
Get rid of the darks.
Right
Wants
on
to keep the monster or whatever the card in the hand is, because we know that it potentially could be Regeki break face down for Rick Lair, since it was revealed off of the Snatch Dust shoot or the Snatch Dust shoot. Then I'm reading the card, like what Lobounty wrote down for the Trap Dust shoot.
Oh wow, he's going for a game push here, so you're gonna have to play that. You're gonna play that.
He's got it.
RB
he's
now.
Forced to now.
You're gonna have to play it probably. Let's see. Oh man, I don't even know who you hit. You gotta hit the Kaiku, I guess. I don't know. Because you can go great. He went graceful into some good stuff last time. Maybe you can do that again, and Kaiku might just throw. Oh damn, never mind. The BLS.
Yeah, holding the BLS. Decided to take away the Blade Knight to try to get
maximum
damage off the board.
Oh yeah, DNA says Maskus. Long time no here. Yeah, Maskus has been down. He's been down bad. He had that COVID part 3. He had monkeypox COVID amalgamation.
What? Why are you spreading lies like this?
He had the I don't know. He said he had soft blood. I don't know. It was like he was vomiting.
What is going on here?
No, I'm kidding, man. I'm speculating on your illness that you had. I just make it up in my mind. But Tribe's gonna go ahead and I think that might secure.
I had the Tribe infecting virus.
Oh, GG. So LeBounty went ahead and secured that victory. Going to defeat the world champ. I believe that they played in Worlds. He got some Worlds flashbacks, he says. And that is how it is, man. So that's going to end that. Pull the bracket back up one more time. So we're going to keep following the LeBounty show because he's the only show in town right now. And we're going to watch LeBounty versus the Shogun Lopez. Shogun Lopez has already qualified for Worlds. I think he has 2, I want to say. Maybe 1. I know he topped FLC. I don't know if they were giving out 4 then. He topped, and he won a Patreon this season already. GFC champion. So Shogun is sneaky dope, you know what I'm saying? He's like a sneaky dope player. Like where people are talking about, oh, this guy's dope, that guy's dope, this player's really good. No one ever mentions the Shogun Lopez like he's not a whole GFC champion, Patreon champion, topping player. Very, very, very consistent player. So let's see if they're gonna get this thing started, and we're gonna keep it rocking. Okay. Yeah, Shogun. So Shogun's got two invites, and he did it with Warriors, okay, and he did it with Turbo. So I don't know what he's playing today. I haven't had a chance to watch what he's got going on, but it's gonna be a good game. I'm all about some good games.
I'm all about some good games as well.
I'm all about some.
The last 3 players in the tournament are all great players, so I'm expecting to see some great games between the 3 of them here. Whoever makes it to the finals, the grand finals.
And we got Soul Master Matt who's hanging out there. That is Lucas the Heretic's brother, if you didn't know, hanging out in winners finals. He wore the Cinderella last, or the bridesmaid, always the bridesmaid, never the bride situation last time. Got second place. So now he's hungry, trying to get his invite. LeBounty, Shogun Lopez, very tight, very cool, very chill, very, very dope. Can't write a better script. We still waiting. Are they in? Did I miss it?
I think they're going to take a little bit before.
A little break? A little breakity break?
A little break before.
Okay,
if that's okay.
that's cool.
Uh,
And
take something here.
we don't take no breaks. I'm gonna keep it rocking, dude. So what's going on? We're gonna chat with the chat. What's happening out there in Yu-Gi-Oh sphere? Did anyone get any more updates for the Italian situation? Have any decks been released? Has any more information been broadcasted? How is that looking? How's that going? I heard last thing I heard. I think Ghost was saying that Reasoning Gate won the whole thing. Ron Swanson, uh, shout out to him. He got second place from what I've heard. That's the last reportings that I've gotten. Are there any other players that we might recognize from the Discord sphere that did well, or any other cool inventions and creations that might have been released from that event? Because Italy's always gooing it up, man. That's a goo town over there if I ever seen one. I got
I did see a picture of Delinquent and I Love CC playing
how cool is
both
that?
4-0 at the time. That was the last thing that I saw
Yeah, I
regarding
think
that event.
I think Delinquent ended up winning that match to go to 5-0, and then he lost to someone playing his deck, the deck that he's been. That's so fun. I got to laugh at it. Probably not as funny to the world champ as it is to me, but someone hit him with the Abyss aggro tomato decree deck and beat him with his own situation because he was playing
Now
like a burn deck. That's funny. So
that is very, very funny.
it's so good. It's so good. He like brought that. He made that deck a thing, and now someone tuned it up and used it against him. Good matchup for Burn, I think, too, and that's what he was playing. Link was playing Burn. Very cool.
It's like Frankenstein, right?
Yeah, my baby, my
Your
creation.
creation came back and defeated you.
All right, but we're still waiting here. Um, Christian says my boy Soul Master Matt will take it. I think he's in a good spot to do it. I mean, beating someone from the winner's side is a lot easier than playing from the loser side. He's there. He's got that advantage. He earned it by playing hard all day, so he can definitely do it. I would not be surprised if you can if you can if he can knock that out. But we're still waiting. Um, I think James
The
said he's
game
on
is
time
up,
too.
but
Oh, the game is up. Are
I
they up? Oh wait. Oh
yeah.
hey. Oh
Well, it's not up.
oh.
The Shogun is hosting at least.
Gotcha.
Like I said, LeBounty said that they may take a little bit before the time.
Okay. I'm just gonna hop in there and just kind of stand by and wait. But yeah, Shogun's
Of
no
course.
slouch, man. He's not rocking no alts, dude. He's got the 10 bands, okay, 10,000 XP. Sitting at a good 1224. Shogun is no slouch. He will beat you at Yu-Gi-Oh if you play him. So that's like I don't know why his name isn't ringing out like it should, but he definitely gets busy when it's time to play some goats. And hopefully, let's see. Hopefully, got a good game. No sack, not too much of sack, but we'll see. Mm. Okay. All right. Standing by. How we look? How we sounding out there? How we sound out there? Out there in the AV team. We don't know. We no longer have a chat. If you didn't notice, Mask, I know you've been kind of away for a while, but there's no longer a chat function. It's all just technical support and AV support in the viewer. So if you're watching this, you've just been hired as AV audio visual technical support team to
What
support
are you
the stream.
talking about?
Yes, that is facts. That is no cap. That is a new situation.
You, you
Hey,
say some
cancel.
wild stuff sometimes, my friend.
No, he canceled the duel. Oh man. No, I'm saying
He'll be
because
back.
sometimes the stream will go dead. Okay, sometimes the sound will slip. It'll just be some random thing in the background telling me that something is not working, and I can't hear any of it. But the chat is hooking me up. Let me know, hey, this is now jacked. That's right. Get it together. Fix this. Do that, and we're gonna get it in. Okay. So we're still
So
standing by.
with Bounty's hosting. All right, they're back in.
They're back in. Are they in the game? Oh, LeBounty wanted to host. Okay. Six sleeves. Oh man, Shogun is flexing. That is a flex. I like that. Dope sleeves. All right. Oh, he's got the hate too. So Shogun's throwing some shade at the Shonen Jump champion. You know what I'm saying? Hitting them with the little salt in the eye before it's time to start. No big deal. Love to see it. Absolutely love it. A little salt and vinegar before we kick this bad boy off. Rock, paper, scissors. We're gonna go rock from the blue corner. Shogun will be going first. GG, GL, have fun. Let's duel. Man, those graceful charity sleeves are absolute fuego. Big fan. Thunder Dragon is gonna come down into
No
Upstart
graceful to
to match it.
no graceful yet
Not
to
yet,
match up.
man. All right, but he's gonna go T set. I don't know. Is that a distraction? Are those sleeves a distract? I'm slightly tilted just looking at those sleeves. I think I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Breaker is going to get slapped with a Regeki break, and he does have the Sinister Serpent already well trained on board in his hand, looking good, feeling good, and he's gonna throw it back over to the Shogun. Shogun's gonna peel that serpent back out of the graveyard and gonna make the next move. Faith, gotta have it. Upstart times two. Faith for Upstart never feels good. Gotta do it though.
On the bounty, I'm not too pressed here. I mean, Shogun's hand is 2 Thunder Dragons, a Sinister Serpent, and then like 2 cards that are unknown, or 3 cards that are unknown now. Thanks to the Upstart Goblin getting the cycle. But it is worrying if a Graceful Charity does come into play, that hand gets a lot crazier.
So this Blade now is going to come down. Book of Moon is no longer. Mirror Force has been played.
Yeah, Book of Moon no longer in vogue for a lot of decks.
It's on the outs. It's definitely on the outs. I think
it's still a powerful card, I think, but a lot of these turbo decks just are not running it anymore, or at least in multiple copies. Sometimes there's 1 or 2 maybe as a tech.
So CNY Smash Bros says, how long were the current top tier decks established for GOATs? I would say this is you can kind of see how it all goes, but I would say in the past year and a half, there's been great strides to kind of really hone in on what the best deck is right now, which in my opinion is the Chaos Turbo deck. I think it's been kind of streamlined and kind of, they've kind of boiled it down to like what the best version of that deck is. So maybe the last year and a half they've kind of optimized it to its full potential, to the point where I think that's going to be that way for a while. I think it's going to take a lot for another deck to come in and just become the best deck. It can potentially happen, but it's going to take a lot of effort, and a lot of dope players will have to dedicate a lot of time to do that.
People were thinking earlier. I mean, last year, at the end of the year, Worlds last year, when Burn took it down, and Burn took up the top 2 spots, actually, that Burn was going to be the breakout of GOAT format and start taking out all these like events, right? Like that was supposed to be the fallout. That's why people are playing stuff like Mystic Walk, Hysteric Fairy that we saw last event as well.
That's what I'm saying. So it can if you're, and I still feel this way. I might be on the island alone, but I still feel that if you're good enough and you are smart enough, there's still room to innovate and make new things that aren't as popular. Maybe not like, I'm not going to play Pot of Great. Well, Solemn for Solemn. We get into a Solemn War early on. A Solemn for Solemn. Is that triple? Are we doing triple?
Well, no point. I mean, there'd be no reason to do that.
But there's a flex. I mean, sometimes you got to flex on your ops. You know what I'm saying?
Now the tribe comes down. We get rid of these dorks on the board from LeBounty's end.
He's gonna punch in for 16.
Yeah, clear out the rest of the hand that LeBounty knows about. Sinister in the graveyard. Late Night coming down. I gotta make it big. Easily done, but will it clear is the question.
And it will. He's out of there. The blade has landed. Now you got his full beefy blade down, ready to clown. He's gonna set one. That's got to be a spy.
I wonder if it would have been better for Shogun Lopez to not Solemn the Solemn and just let the Solemn be a 1-for-1 for that Heavy Storm. I mean, I guess you can't know that LeBounty is on double Solemn in the back row.
So it was a spy.
But then when you do make a play like that, if you commit your tribe, he might want to solemn the tribe in that spot, and then that's where your solemn gets him. And that could have been, I don't think it was lethal, but
Okay, so we're gonna bring out the breaker. So he brought
yeah,
out.
it definitely wasn't lethal, but it would have dropped bouncy down to a lot less than he's at right now.
Wow. We're gonna go 1 for 1 here. Did he have a card in his hand before he and he? I must have missed. Well, I was looking at the screen. I didn't see if he could have cleared that. Um, if he could have cleared that tribe, cleared the spies with his tribe, but I think I missed that. He probably didn't have a
No, I
card.
don't think he could have.
Okay, he didn't have a card in hand. Okay, he probably didn't. Cool. Right on. This is where we are. We got the spies, and as a turbo player, this is where you want to be. You want to have those thick bottom spies just kind of sitting there, pausing the game, getting to your cards, slowing it down. LeBounty wants to get these bad boys out of here quick. Uh, he's got the Donald Z. The Don has landed. Okay, just getting an extra body on the board. You never know what's going to come up. It's going to set, throw it back over. Okay, so he had the snatch, but he had it set rather than pop. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, he's got the plays, man. He's a whole time champion. You know that could be it. Night moves also no survive. He probably didn't want to add a dark unnecessarily until he has an answer for the chaos presence. You guys are real smart out here, man. This was smart. Go for my players in this game. You guys
Yeah,
know
this
know
snatch
what's
is
going
more
on.
valuable, I think, especially in this matchup because if the chaos monster comes down, that's the potential answer to the chaos monster.
Very true. Very true.
But looks like LeBounty or Shogun recognized that and went for the breaker
Well,
on that set card.
as predicted, we do have a chaos appearance in defense mode, getting limped out there in defense position, which is kind of a bold move. Warriors players and their ninja grandmasters are just simpatico from time to time. Having that guy in defense might be something. Uh,
Yeah, but maybe you want to switch your a spy to attack and just poke in.
that could be something. So he will elect to do that. You got one spy, two
And
spies,
make it double.
double dip for 24 coming in. Let's see if that connects or not. Connects or nah. See if that connects or nah.
LeBounty could try to ring here on the Chaos Sorcerer. Try to win the game.
Ooh, Dusty. Maybe that's the play on declare. Okay.
Interesting.
Mirror. Probably trying to
Okay.
avoid a solemn judgment situation. Oh, he might be true. Is that true? I don't know. We need a judge. I don't know. I'm not gonna say here. Dust resolved on declare. Is that true? Can we get a ruling expert in the chat? TK, I don't know if you're watching this, but we have a slight discrepancy. So Mirror Force was played. I don't know if you want to have an answer to that. We got TK in the building. Shout out to all the judges too, man. I always don't give the judges love, man. Everyone who's volunteering to be a judge in these events, shout out to you. But TK looks like he is handling that situation live and in person. Mirror Force has been reset, and damage will be given to uh, to the to the red corner. So that I guess that is something that you cannot do. As a matter of fact, Jar Greed is up. Very cool.
Then why would he take the? He took both 24s though, or both 1200s.
Yeah, you should have
So
just
why couldn't you just do it on the second attack if you're doing it on the first attack of the grade for the spy?
You're spitting. You're spitting right now. Maybe that's very interesting. He should have just taken 12 and then hit him with a weight there and then play the next one. I don't know. Maybe it's just like
I mean, it's up to. I mean, now that he revealed the information,
true.
it's up to Shogun to say I would like to declare a second attack with the other spy.
Gotcha.
and I mean then the 12 would only go through, and then you just have 2 spies in attack mode, but at least like they're on the board still. But it's interesting that the bounty chose to just take both attacks here.
Very, very peculiar indeed. Very, very peculiar. Maybe it's just he was just like, that's interesting. I don't know. I didn't think. I thought you could do that. I've seen that. I've seen a similar play happen quite a few times. Maybe I think it's upon like entering battle phase or something, or prior to a declaration of attack. Then you play the Dust Tornado, I think, and then you can still do it.
Yeah, because you would have, it would be like you're ending the main phase, and then
Right.
it's now like the start of the battle phase. So in the start of the battle phase, you would say, I would like to use this effect, where it's the same idea with the timing of like threatening roar. Like
Mm-hmm.
when you start the battle phase, like you have that ability to use a threatening roar right
Gotcha.
there instead of ending in the main phase. Um, it's sort of a way to just like get there by using your effect after they committed to changing phase.
Yeah.
And so I think that's maybe what the bounty was trying to do, but it misrepresented it with how they said it in the chat. So
Hey.
it's just you got to be very clear in your communication towards your opponent
It
on
is true.
when you want to do it.
And that's one of and to me, in my opinion, that's one of the biggest detriments to playing online. I love playing in person so much more because a lot of that stuff is way more inherently clear of what you're trying to do and what you need to do. Online is just it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to develop
It
the online skills.
it's just because you're sitting in front of your opponent, so you can just
Right.
say, "Hey, like this is what my intention was,"
Right.
right, and make it clear with them and be very clear just by speaking. Where online, it's sort of, to me, it sort of kind of forces you to use shortcuts to make sure you're playing the game at a faster pace. Because if we weren't, we'd be typing all the time, right?
Correct.
Like I'd be writing a
Yeah.
novel every
All
single
every
time that
yep.
I'd be playing with them.
It's no je ne sais quoi nuance, you know.
Right, right.
Yeah. So
I mean,
that
it's good that we have a platform such as Dueling Book that allows us to be able to fix certain things and obviously play this format the way that it should be intended, where certain other simulators may not do the same,
right.
despite having all like the correct rulings and not have to worry about like phase things such as this.
Right. Yeah. So still shout out to TK. He handled that. He handled that quite swiftly.
Mm-hmm.
Dust Tornado cannot be activated. Can be activated start step. Attacks can't be declared until battle step. So that's something that judges know. Shout out to the judges again. Shout out to TK. And like I mentioned before, if you are interested in performing duties as a judge, if you feel like, hey, I know all the rules, I am a rule guy or gal, and I know these rules, come by the Discord, take the judging expert test or ruling expert test. If you pass that, you can help and perform duties as a judge, and help us out and do that, help run these events. It'll be cool. So that's always something that is available and open to you as well.
Set reinforcements in the army getting flipped here from the bounties end after a set 1 to the front and then 4 in the back passing. Now, Shogun responded with set 3 in the back and then 1 in the front. Mystic Swordsman coming down, followed up by Don Zalug as the flip.
He's up. Oh, into a TT.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Now you got to think here, do I really want to solemn this, get into a solemn war potentially? Then am I on the receiving end of that solemn war?
Are you winning? Are you winning the war? Do you have 2 solemns down? Let's see it. Let's see what's going to happen. He starts it. So that's 4,000.
I mean, it was your summon for the turn, and you really wanted to stick here. It'd be very unfortunate if Shogun had a Mirror Force. Sakuretsu armor going to take out Mystical Swordsman here.
Call the Haunted. He's coming right on back.
Man, Call the Haunted is so strong.
He's coming back. Oh, all that to kill a
Oh, all
Sangan.
of that for Sangan. That's not what you want to see if you're the bounty.
That's rough. That's rough.
I feel like you kind of walked him into that too.
Oh man,
that's my
rough.
Gosh.
All 3 of those traps activated to great effect from the blue corner.
He made him think that it was just super important for that flip to stay on board. Maybe it was something like a spy, but it was just little Sangan
Yeah,
getting him the fodder that he needed for the Regeki break to take out Danzalug anyway.
yeah, I would have just let that thing ride. Maybe that's why I'm so bad. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think out there in AV land? Man. Oh, yeah, they're saying that might have been a misplay. Um, Lucas the heretic, dope warrior player as well. He said he could have chained the mirror force to the dust tornado, but we do not recommend that in this place. Mayberry's talking about my body and how sick that will be. My body's crazy, man. I think that card might be underutilized, underserved. I saw SDL Killer using that
It,
last event to great effect. My body's kicking. I mean, it can catch people off guard, man. That card's it's a little sticky. It's a little sticky member there. That card's that's
I
hard
think
as I
it's too
got.
expensive, but
Yeah, 1,500 is crazy. It's a little pricey.
sometimes it gets the job done.
I mean, yeah, that might be the last 1,500 you ever need.
It's just like feels very narrow. I think that's the problem with it. Even though there's a lot of stuff that like it does negate, it still feels narrow. I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah.
And you look real silly when like you have your my body face down and then they just summon Chaos Sorcerer. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay,
Well, I guess I'm just.
this one.
I guess we're going to net go to game two. Oh, that's game two. I guess I'm done. All right.
I guess I didn't prepare very well because I put this my body in my deck.
Oh man, STL was using my body, man. That thing was going crazy last event. It was going absolutely nuts. In Clash, he played my body in Clash of Champions.
Hey,
Clash of Champions. He played my body, and that thing was going
I
crazy.
mean, I'm happy to be wrong.
It was going crazy. Oh man, my body was going ham last time. But shout out to them. Shout out to
Late
Ivan
Night's going ham here,
for
just
winning that.
smacking in the Sinister Serpent every turn.
Beefy
Card
card
destruction
destruction.
now.
You might have to negate this. You might have to drop. You might have to drop some cash on this one. Maybe. That's expensive though. But golly, man, you don't want this guy. You don't want. You don't want. Yeah. Yeah, that's just.
Hey, I mean,
You gotta pay, dude. You gotta pay the troll toll sometimes.
it's a signal that Shogun's hand is weak. At least maybe a confirmation, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
like Shogun wasn't really doing any action besides setting Sinister Serpent across from the bounty every turn here.
But that can get really
But
annoying as well.
you turned it into MST for half the bounty's life,
But that can get
and now it
super
does
annoying.
shoot.
Sitting here and just milling this serpent over and over and over again. But now he's got the dust shoot. Maybe he can put this just tuck that serpent right on back in the deck.
It is being annoying.
Christian says in 1 month he's calling. Christian's calling the meta. 1 month, 3 times my body and shield is going to be a standard side in Warriors. You're
So
absolutely crazy. That will never happen. But you never know. All right, so
double
this.
Night Assailant, Regeki Break, and Blackluster Soldier, as long with the Sinister.
That's a situation. That is a real pickle.
Well, the Blade Knight gets answered through the Regeki Break. You could let the Night Assailant die, maybe. Gonna get rid of the Blackluster Soldier. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Because now the Regeki Break kind of is forced on the Blade Knight, though. But if you could protect your Blade Knight somehow, maybe with a My Body,
hey, see,
then you're
there you
then
go.
then you're pretty okay with this.
Because I've noticed, and like I said, I follow the meta game pretty closely. I'm a huge fan of what's going on. He got
Or with
the
a
answer
Dust
for it.
Tornado, little bit more free than My Body.
And one thing I have noticed is that Turbo's main response to the warrior aggression is to load up. It used to be they put the beaters in and try to fight back, but now it's kind of let's put in all the battle traps and try to do it that way. So if you have a couple of well-timed my bodies, man, it might just seal the deal for you. Just think about it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, he's gonna go for it.
Well, this is definitely risky
If he
because
set the
this
night
could be a
assailant.
Night Assailant.
Oh, he did
Yeah.
it too. What a mad lad. He did it. He got it down.
I mean, he was thinking it was like I gotta put some pressure on finally.
I mean, you had to do it.
hoping that it was the Sinister Serpent. Yeah, because he was like, okay, the Regeki break can just get rid of a Night Assailant, and now you have the other Night Assailant in hand to loop
Right.
for further shenanigans.
The warrior lady from the different dimension has landed. Okay, let's see if we're gonna
But this
get
could just be the other Night Assailant, and now you're getting rid of the
serpent though. He got the serpent. The mix-ups though. The
yeah.
mix-up. That was a good mix-up last time. He's
He
mixing
did
it up.
mix it. I do respect Shogun for trying to mix it up here, but maybe the Night Assailant was a bit stronger. This way, you get rid of the tribe infecting virus on LeBounty's end. Still get the trade with them. I mean, then the Sinister might get set next turn, and now you're just like getting rid of it with the DD Warrior Lady.
Electing not to
They
banish.
have a Blade Knight off the top.
Electing not to banish.
That's also fine from LeBounty's end too, because DD Warrior Lady is just really strong. Being able to trade into anything that comes down from Shogun's end.
It is
and now it's going to be Night Assailant.
Popping that tribe, keeping that damage to a minimum.
So he got the 16 in.
We're gonna set one. That set could be probably a Gravekeeper Spy, perhaps. The bounty's life points are pretty low at 2150. It's a little low. Whoa!
It's a morphing jar.
Whoa! He did it. Oh man, the madman did it. Oh,
confirmation that card is not Sinister Serpent. Got rid of a Chaos Wizard.
Yikes! Yikes! A wikes! Whoa! Wait! Hold up! Don't do it.
Hey, I mean, this is how you even out the game state, right? Is that you get the Morphing Jar down, both players draw 5. I mean, this is kind of a little bit risky because now you're giving your opponent 5 new cards, but you still have 4 cards already in play to work with, so you're still ahead of them on the card advantage. And you got 5 new cards of your own.
And it came very timely as well. It came at a time when your opponent had already got both of those Night Assailants out of the game already. They're already in the graveyard. And you know, he already had cards in his hand, so that's a plus for you in card advantage. Wow. Very crazy. Didn't see that coming. Morphing Jar.
Maybe this would have been better if there was the BLS still in the hand. If he sent back the Sinister Serpent instead of the BLS.
Yeah, that went crazy. That would have went crazy.
Because then you're getting rid of it forever. I mean, you do put a light in the graveyard, which is quite annoying. And, oh no, Kinetic Soldier.
Oh man, the hits.
Thankfully, it's only going to be.
Oh, I thought it was
be 1800.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Man, my
but
heart
now
can't take
he can't attack with the DD Warrior Lady.
No, he cannot.
He will just die.
You got to put that bad boy in DD Warrior defense position. That's what you got to do. Oh my goodness. That kinetic. Oh my goodness. That was a backbreaker right there. I thought that was a Gravekeeper Spy any day of the week. I thought that was, oh man.
I definitely didn't put it on Kinetic.
I did not put it on Kinetic. Kinetic was big for a minute. And then people was like, you know what? Why am I putting an Earth dude in my deck? Get him out of here. Snatch. Give me that. Okay. We're going to yoink.
Snatch in main phase 2. You already used your normal summon, so you can't sack over it.
You can't
but
die.
You can protect it with a Solemn. 2 Solemn's already gone, though, for the bounty.
Heavy Storm is just absolutely ignorant.
Yeah, you were right. Like, Kinetic was something that people were siding in for this matchup, and then people stopped doing it after a while. They were like, Kinetic's not as good. We're going to favor it for, like, the bigger monsters, right? The Berserk Gorillas, the Zombiros, and stuff like that. And, I mean, you see it here. When your opponent is paid a couple times for Solemn Judgment, you can get them down to a really low amount of life points with that Kinetic Soldier.
Ooh. That was a lot. Had DD Warrior Lady attack another one too. There's another Kinetic. There. Oh my goodness.
No light monster in the graveyard still for Shogun Lopez.
This is gonna be.
But there is a tribe in the hand. Snatch Steal, Upstart Goblin to try to find a light monster. I would think the tribe is going to be going away here from the Trap Dust Shoot.
Yeah, you might have to either that or the. Yeah.
That
other robot is pretty terrible too. That's bad. Unless you got something that can stop.
You might the play here might be
because you're at 352, so you're hoping he plays that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna close this. You're hoping he plays that upstart. Let's see what he sends back here to get a little extra cushion on your life total, and you're hoping that you got something that can defend yourself.
He doesn't have to play the upstart just yet. He could. It depends on what the bounty puts back. If he puts back something like Tribe Protecting Virus, he could just normal summon the Kinetic Soldier, and then snatch steal the other Kinetic Soldier, and just try to attack into the Blade Knight, and like force the bounty to. Is Heavy Storm still or Mirror Force still in play? No, it's not. So you need a double Sakuretsu armor, or you're just dead.
Yeah. Ooh, man,
You
that
just
was
keep the upward in the hand,
that was
or I mean, like Dust Tornado takes care of that as well, but it'd have to be exactly Dust Tornado and Saku, which is possible with the Morphing Jar. We only see one Dust Tornado in the graveyard for the bounty. No Sakuretsus as well for the bounty. But do you keep Sakuretsu in the matchup? I think you do. I think it's still a strong card for
mm-hmm.
your deck. It's a tough decision from the bounty's end because it's like he knows what he has face down, so he has to navigate how his opponent might play out their hand if they're going to upstart or not. But that tribe is just looking so strong right
Very
here.
very juicy tribe.
If it's able to stick.
Man, what an intense little turn of events there. That was a crazy little roller coaster ride of emotions, dude. I'm in a glass case of emotions right now. Ukazi for game, he says. Mewtwo strikes back. Mewtwo struck back. Is Storm gone on Lopez's side? Let's see. Storm is not gone. Storm is still a card that is in the deck.
He's gonna get rid of the Kinetic Soldier. So this means the play that I came up with is not possible. He can't try the double attack here for game. He could do something like try to attack down this Morphing Jar instead of the Blade Knight.
Oh, he's gonna snatch. Okay, snatch the boy. Oh, update the count. Let me fix that. Let me get that going.
There's the last Solemn Judgment.
There we go. Okay. The tribe, as we know, tribe is down. Purple drunk, man. I love you too, man. You can come. You can adopt. We can adopt each other. Come and live with me. If you come to the States, you got a place to stay. Shout out to PD. We love Purple drunk over here too, baby. How's it going in Italy? Did you go to Milan, Purple? Oof.
Oh, and it's gonna be
The torrential tribute.
well. He knows the hand, and there's no light monsters, but this could be really dangerous if a Thunder Dragon's drawn.
Ooh. I got you, Ant. No worries. I'm here for you. Purple, did you
So
go to Milan, Purple drunk? If not, why not? That you got to answer that question. All right, sorry about
it's
that.
Chaos Sorcerer, Spy, and this unknown card, thanks to the Upstart Goblin. So the bounties, one card in hand and one back row, and not going to be able to do anything else. Bounty drawing back to 3 cards. See if they can make it work. A Kaiku here would be so big for the bounty, being able to summon it, attack, get rid of the Sinister Serpent that has been plaguing LeBounty all game.
Let's see it. He's got to have it. Does he have light and dark? Is there a light and dark situation? There is. Okay, BLS would actually.
There's a light and dark for the bounty, yeah.
It is. There, BLS would just be fine too. I mean, why not? Roll those dice, baby. Snatch Steal is gone from both sides. Unfortunately, you cannot go to Milan. Oh, it's okay, man. It's tough. You live too far away. I feel you. It'd be like
just Blade Knight. I mean, that's fine. But now you're in the same position that you're in before. Because the Sinister Serpent's just going to come back and be annoying.
Man, that is crazy. Let's see if if LeBounty has any more tricks left in the tuck. Maybe we get another Trap Dust shoot here. We do not.
A third one.
And we're gonna set pass. Oh, okay, that could be the Spy, or it could be the Sinister Serpent. Shogun Lopez playing a fantastic game here as well. Great text with the Kinetic Soldier, bringing those things back from the dead. And that's what I love about this game too. It's very circular, cyclical, if you will.
Cyclical, that's a good one.
Cyclical. Sometimes cards are bad for a time, and then next thing you know, they're good. and next thing you know, they're out
Well,
of favor.
next thing you know, they're sick.
Yeah, next thing you know, they're sick, and and then after that, they're trash. You
hence,
know,
hence the cyclical nature of the class.
hey, air horns, wah, 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 wah. Yeah, sometimes it can go from being sick to trash in like a short period of time.
About going down even
Ooh,
lower,
what are we grabbing here?
but Premature Burial super strong. I was talking about Call of the Haunted earlier being super strong as well. You get back the Mystic Swordsman. I
God,
mean
that's
that
that's a high risk play. We still know the hand. We know a few cards left in the hand. That spy would just be. He's going for the Donald. He's going Donald Zalu into the knock. Ooh,
oh, if he got knocked, then sure. Oh, and
ooh,
he's getting rewarded here
got that guy. Oh
because that would
man.
have been
Ooh,
horrible. But the
great book. We
ring,
got Book of the Moon. Book of the Moon. There it does not exist.
wow.
Book of the Moon does not exist. Oh man, well played by the Shogun Lopez. Very cool game. That was a cool game. That was a cool match of Yu-Gi-Oh. LeBounty falls in third place, I believe. Love to see it. It's doing very well. Still very close. I know he will be in
Kinetic
Connecticut
Soldier. I mean, really doing its thing there, huh?
doing work. That thing did some damage that time. That was a good card. That was a good card in that situation. It worked out. Man, okay, so now it appears that we have made our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. We are at the finals. So now we
All right,
have
Vanessa Carlton.
we have made it to the finals. We got Soul Master Matt. I didn't see him in chat. Is he awake and available? Someone wake him up if he's not. He's been sitting in the winners final for several hours at this point. Hopefully he's not cold. Get him in the bullpen. Start warming up. Throwing some fastballs because he's got the Shogun, and the Shogun has won one of these events already this season. Already has two invites. Soul Master Matt is trying to get one.
Yeah, he qualified for Worlds with Patreon World Championship back when we were calling them the Patreon World Championships, so
Mm-hmm.
Premium World Championship qualifier number 19, and got a second seeding point here for FLC 26.
Sick.
So no slouch here, but of course Soul Master Matt no slouch as well.
Oh, Soul Master Matt in the chat. Wake up. Somebody wake him up. Fast asleep currently. Get up and get your game on. It's time to game on, Mr. Master Matt. I've met Soul Master Matt. Lovely human being. Very good spirit. Love his nature. Want to meet him again. Cool dude. Happening fella. Wish him nothing but the best. Him and his brother, Lucas the Heretic. Fantastic Yu-Gi-Oh! Playing family. Quickly trying to raise their stake as Goat Brother, the Goat Brother 2v2 tournament that may be happening at some point when we get enough Goat Brothers in the building. Right now we got SDL and Krebs. We got the World Champ Delinquent and Alephia 2. We got Soul Master Matt and Lucas the Heretic. We also have Alex G and Gary G, two brothers that just two brothers that have just jumped onto the scene playing their local game in Virginia, but now they're kind of finding their way into the online game as well. So a lot of brothers. Any more brothers I'm out there missing, or sisters, brother, sister, any kind of family affair? I think that's always very interesting when that happens. It's kind of unfair if you Oh, we got it. We're in it. We're in. This is the finals. This is the finals.
This is the grand finals. Now,
let me update the thing. I'm terrible at this whole thing. I need to get the grand finals. Okay, where's that? Get this thing. We're not in the loser side. Okay, update this to reflect. Oh, that's not even the right thing at all.
Yo, could I join for this one?
Yo,
no, you have to leave.
get out, dude.
No.
You're done.
No,
You'll never
kidding,
work in this
kidding,
town
of
again.
course.
Come on in, dude. What are you doing? How are you
Thank
doing,
guys.
Lucas
I'll try
G?
and, I'll stay in the background. Just got reminiscent listening to you guys.
Oh man, I know you've been busy. You've been doing your Magic the Gathering thing and kind of finding your way in your own rights. But this is Lucas Gustafsson, Lucas G, back in the building, doing some commentary. Man, welcome back. It's good to have you back. It feels good. I love how Sweden. How's your life?
Thank you. Feels great. It's a bit too cold. Otherwise, it's good.
Nice. Okay, so Soul Master playing Warriors. Another Warrior versus Turbo. I think these are the two best decks in the format, so it's no surprise that we see a lot of this matchup. I think, in my opinion, again, this is me. This is JDZ's opinion. I think the Turbo matchup has kind of made more advancements over the Warrior matchup, and I think they have a slight hedge at this current juncture. But you got LeBounty, he's playing cards like Morphing Jar and the like. So I think that could close the gap a little bit more. Maybe those kind of things might, those kind of innovations could close it up a little bit.
So
But
what's the pick here? We're seeing Dekoichi, Sangan, Thunder Dragon, Magician of Faith, Torrential Tribute, and Upstart Goblin. To Soulmaster, Matt, it's Thunder Dragon.
I'm a bit surprised. I would have thought you picked Sangan there.
he's like, I don't care. I'm
I
gonna
don't
run
disagree
over
with
all
you
the
there.
stuff.
That means the Torrential gets a little bit worse because you can't like summon your Sangan to Torrential. You have to
Also,
do it with like
your
a
blade might
Dekoichi
fit
or
a
whatever.
lot better. Yeah.
Another one. That's why he's got two.
Oh, and he waited for the Upstart Goblin as well.
Mega
So yeah,
Yeah,
the new
no, that
information
makes
is
a
just
lot
a
of
Great Paper
sense. That's
Spy.
very well. That's very well played by Matt.
Thick
So
brain
now it's
activity, and he does have the
oh,
torrential tribute as well. The torrential has landed. Oh man, so somebody's got to play around. Very cool.
this is a bit awkward because this is where you get punished by not picking the Sangan immediately. Because now they drew the spy, which is very unfortunate for Matt. So now they have to make the choice. Whereas if it was just the coach and the Faith left behind, then the Blade Knight would be excellent.
I think if you had the double dust shoot there, I do like holding the second one, and I think his reasoning was to make them use the Upstart Goblin, so that if he draws the Thunder Dragon again, then it was just kind of a waste of an Upstart Goblin, because it's more likely that like he'll draw another Thunder Dragon than he will the Sangan again. But you
I think
don't
that
want that
was
to happen.
the exact reasoning. I think we just wanted to hit the Thunder Dragon and the Sangan, and if
Yeah,
that's your plan, you just hit the Thunder Dragon first, because it will be used before the Upstart.
Mm. Oh,
yeah.
And now, very unfortunate turn of events, but I do think Matt played that correctly.
but it's probably going to be the saying in here. I would assume it had to be something. It was a spy, so he went
They
for
said
it.
the way.
Well,
They
they
said
said
the
the
way
way
Oh,
the
he said the way to
Sangan,
say. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah, he had the answer. My bad.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I,
So
I'm
Deco
I'm
Faith in the hand.
I'm over here trying to get the stream situation underway. Make sure I'm not all jacked up. Trying to get Lucas added to the thing. It's really just really harsh in my vibe, dude. Really crushing my mellow right now. It's happening though.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah,
Because now
this
it's
is the
left with
spot that
the Koichi Faith.
this is just the spot that Matt wants to be in. Just total control of the board. Up in life as well.
So yeah,
And a
this is over.
Kaiku. See you later.
So he needs pretty much graceful or a pot of greed combinations.
And I mean that is the power of Trap Dust Shoot.
I guess Snatch Steal might be good enough. No, it won't, because the Blade Knight is 2000.
Yeah, the Blade Knight's too.
Well, you
It's
can
too.
summon the Koichi.
Yeah,
So Snatch
that's the
Steal is
play.
good.
He's just
Snatch
gonna
is
scoop
good.
it up. That is
Wow.
the warrior life in a nutshell. You know,
Soulmaster Matt is on tournament point here.
that is match point. That is a warrior life in a nutshell. Warriors will come out and just beat you down if you let it happen. So Soul Match Matt is in a good spot. He's up a game, one more game, and he gets the Dubski. I think that's pretty cool. We'll see if he can pull it off. He's got to be nervous. The anticipation's got to be going crazy. You know, where's the finals? This is the Patreon 23 or 20. Is this 23? I put 23 on there. Is it 23?
I believe so.
I think it might be. Someone said 23, and I just roll with it. So I think this is 23. Again, number 24 is going to be October the 10th. If you want to be in that event, make sure
October the 1st.
October the 1st. Which one is October the 10th? I can't.
October 9th is Patreon 25.
9th? I thought it was 10th. Man,
Yes.
see,
No.
I'm bad. Go to the
10th
website.
is a
dude.
Monday.
Don't listen to me. Don't listen to what I'm saying. I could have sworn it was the 10th.
And then we have our last chance qualifiers, back-to-back tournaments on Saturday the 15th and Sunday the 16th. Then the next week, the granddaddy of them all, the World Championships, the Go Format World Championships, Saturday, October 22nd, as well as Sunday for the top cut.
That's gonna be cool.
As we get into the final match here, potentially the final match here, match point, tournament point for Soul Master Matt.
Well, Shogun's got something to say about it. Let's see.
I think he does have something to say about it, but whether or not Matt cares.
It starts off with a V set with 2 back and 1 side, and we're gonna pass it over. Nobin a cross out. It's getting played.
I don't think that's a V. It's kind of more like an L.
It's usually a V when you leave that little space, but you can't really do the space in Dueling Book. I know I make the V when I do that.
Yeah, you make the V with and then it's a V to them.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Interesting. He goes Dawn after, probably trying to play around the Solemn Judgment over the Torrential Tribute, but setting the circle.
That's very odd setting Serpent.
Yeah, and when you got the break, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, but he had to play it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. And then you're just passing the next turn.
Hand's got to be absolute mega brick central, probably a lot of chaos probably over there. Probably trying to feed the graveyard just to get something going.
The logic, it's only profitable to discard the Fave to Regeki Break when it's your only light. And as you can tell, Shogun hasn't opened Thunder Dragon, so there is some logic to it. But yeah, because you don't want the Fave to get knocked if it's your only light.
What if he's got a triple Thunder Dragon in hand right now? That's wild.
Yeah, maybe.
No, he probably discards one of those instead of the Fave. But he's got the Donald Z. Maybe he hits. It's probably like chaos all day. A lot of chaos in his hand. Let's see if it's a tribe. Okay, tribe infected virus. I hate opening that guy too. And duo.
Ouch.
Yikes.
Oh wow.
Yikes, baby. Very, very yikes. And it was the BLS and it was the Sork. Okay, so he was.
So he missed the 2 chaos and then just hit him anyway with the duo.
Yikes, baby. Very, very yikes. So this is a tough spot for the Shogun to come back from. Getting the duo, getting the Dawn.
Well, Chaos Sorcerer's live, so a Chaos Sorcerer off the top would be pretty good if it could stick.
I wonder what the set card could be.
Flip Heavy Storm?
Oh.
Yeah, sure. Actually, that would make sense.
Main phase 2 Blade Knight, just to get somebody down to prepare for more damage next turn.
Not too much sense.
We're going to go ahead and set into that. Gotta be a spy right here. Mandatory.
I can't figure out the set for Shogun.
It's probably like a, I don't know. Tsukiyomi is going
Tsukiyomi, I don't know it. Do you just
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I guess you're on the struggle bus at this point. You have
you could
Summons the Kaiku to deny the third Chaos Monster from being top decked.
And the snatch is potent.
That's really good.
That's a good snatch.
Really
good. Yikes. Solemn.
Yeah, it was the judgment.
We got a Solemn here?
I would have thought you would judgment the premature burial earlier.
Showing a little bit of discipline, just hanging on to it. Seeing if we can heavy. Oh, yikes, baby. Very. That's GG. That's game.
Yeah.
That's wow. 2 warrior beatdown situation. Shout out to Shogun for his great performance for today. GG's. And shout out to Soul Master Matt for taking that win, waking up from his slumber to go ahead and secure an invite to the GOAT Format World Championship. Great performance. Great performance, Soul Master. How are you doing? You want to come by and say what's up real quick before we shut the stream off? Because that was cool. It was nice and efficient. That
was great.
That was nice and
very great.
nice and efficient and effective strat. He's probably celebrating, pumping it up, getting turnt right now with his brother. He will be in the GOAT World Championship happening in a few weeks, as Mascus had alluded.
I also would just like to add, I think Shogun Lopez played that game a lot better than it looked like they did. I think their plays actually made sense. Me doubting their plays was mostly me catching up to their level.
Absolutely.
I think we did the best we
I
could
mean, yeah,
out of the
sometimes,
situation.
yeah, and that's Go format in a nutshell. Sometimes, you don't get the cards, and I don't want to keep pitching, but I spoke to AJT about this. We're talking about luck versus skill in this format in particular, but sometimes your matchup isn't there, and sometimes you just don't have the cards. You just have to do what you can with what you got, and that's just how it is. Sometimes. But no, not take away anything from their performance. I thought they had a great day, and a great yeah. Oh yeah, Soulmaster's gonna come by and say what's up real quick, and if we can before we shut the stream off, we got a little bit more time. Let me get if somebody can give Soulmaster the commentary thing, and then just join the voice. Let me figure out how to do this, man. Y'all got me. Y'all, I'm telling you, man. Y'all gonna. I can't even do it. Uh, um, can somebody hook me up? Can somebody give Soulmaster the commentary thing so he can come into the discussion? Just say what's up to the GOAT community real fast, since he just won this event, man. Before we wrap it up, if that's not too much.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
he
there
has
he
to
is.
come
Oh,
over.
hey. Oh, he's here. He made it. Oh man, you guys are too fast. What's up, Soulmaster Matt? How you doing, baby?
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh man, you gotta be feeling good, man. We were talking about that earlier. You know what I'm saying? You got real close that other time and got second, and now you got it, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling real good.
You feeling tight? What any
Real
changes you
tight.
made to the deck?
So most of it I actually got from my brother. I mean, he really came up with it was like a variation of SDL's deck that he just played in the Clash of
Uh
Champions.
huh. So,
So what's different? I played no Zings, three tornadoes, three dust shoots,
oh damn, oh damn.
main,
did you
and
play?
with some spice.
Did you play my body as a shield today?
Yeah, I did. I
Oh
actually
snap!
in the winners finals against Shogun Lopez, I actually got the My Body is Shield as tribe.
Oh, dude, look at that, man. See, my body's catching up. I don't know who predicted it, but so if my body's working well, congrats to you, man. It was really
Yeah, thank
dope
you
to
very
see
much.
you. I know you've been working super hard and you made it super close a ton of times and it just didn't work. And now you're in there, man. So you're gonna be in. Are you gonna keep playing or try to get some more invites before the season's over?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna play the FL. I'm gonna play all the events.
Okay. Well, hey, man, what do you do if you're not doing anything next week, man? We can sit down and make a little video, man. We talk about it in more detail, and you can show your deck, and we can go over some of your replays if you're willing to do that for the Goat World. For
Yeah,
all,
for sure. No, I'm free pretty much all the time.
no, you're not too free in this tournament. You just won. Pretty.
Well,
pretty
no, I ain't free like
hey,
that.
hey, air horns. You just said dope, man. Dope. Okay. That was dope, man. Thank you so much, brother. We're gonna probably wrap this thing up. Any other shout outs you want to give before we cut it off?
Shout out to my brother, Luke's the Heretic. Shout out to Shaggy. I mean, he got a game loss and it was really rough.
Oh, that was wild. I don't know all the details of exactly what happened there, but
I didn't
I'm
really
sure.
get to see the whole thing, but shout out to him.
Okay.
And yeah,
Hell yeah.
thanks.
Hell yeah. All right.
Hashtag stay free, baby.
Go to Worlds. Go celebrate. Go celebrate, man. Thanks, Soul Master. It was
Oh,
dope.
do I win a mat or anything?
You do. You win. You
Oh,
win
yeah.
a Worlds qualifier playmat and an invitation to the GOAT Format World Championship. And a
Okay,
salute from JDZ for me to you. I'm doing it right now. You can't see me, but that's a
I
salute.
believe it.
You are now.
I'm saluting you back.
There you go. We are doing a virtual salute to each other at
All right,
this
well,
current time.
awesome.
All right, and yeah, but just reach out to Scully in the DM and make sure all the information is good so he can send you that Matt.
Okay, for sure.
Hey, dope, man, dope. All
All
right.
right, yeah, just hit me up, Daisy. I'll be down to do something with you for sure.
Of course. It'll be next week sometime. Maybe Tuesday. Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday works.
All right, bet. We'll do it. All right, cool.
All right, catch you later.
All right, man. Well, thanks, Soul Master. And that's Soul Master Matt, everybody. Soul Master Matt, your newest Patreon World Championship Qualifier 23 winner, World's Invite, Warrior deck player. We got a lot of Warriors are taking over, man. I don't know.
For sure, Warrior best deck.
coming back. All right, but hey, shout out to all the judges again, judging staff, TK, and the whole rulings crew. Keeping this thing running smooth. I don't know exactly what happened with the game law situation, but I mean it is what it is. Shout out to the GOAT community, man. Everyone out here playing goats. All the people that tuned in and watched the stream. This was a huge Yu-Gi-Oh weekend. Okay, a lot of stuff going on in Yu-Gi-Oh world. So thanks for spending time watching it with us. We really appreciate that. Also, stay tuned to the Discord, the website, and the GoFormat.com YouTube page. There will be videos happening periodically as they come about. So we'll do that. But anything else? Anybody else like Lucas G? Are you still here? Mascus, are you guys with me?
Sure.
Anything you guys want to say before we shut it down?
Well, is Soulmaster still here?
Soulmaster's here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Soulmaster's
Yeah,
here.
I'm still here. What's up?
I mean, could I just ask one quick question? In Clash of Champions, I think SDL was playing 41 cards in the deck. Did you run 41?
No, I didn't do that. I don't think it's good.
Okay, that's great. That's great to hear.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit hating on SEL's 41 card situation.
No, SDL is great. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm on board with the tech.
Yeah, SDL definitely one of the absolute best warrior players in Ghost Format.
No, I get a huge. I mean, I'm not trying to rip on him at all. I mean, he's an amazing player, and I get a lot of information from him.
We agree completely. One of the greatest, but 41, yeah, we'll see.
Okay, but that's what's up. So if anyone's still here with us, that's I think that's it. We're gonna go ahead and break it on down, shut it on down. The VOD will be up. If you missed it, tell your friends about it, and it'll be here. You guys can check it out. Until then, I'm JDZ. I play goats. Shout out to the OGs. Salute to the real ones, man. It's been dope. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good day. And we out of here. And we're gone. Peace.